Welcome back to our channel. It's been a while, but today we are going to do some art-related content, and I think we're going to probably start doing a little bit more art-related content.
We're going to compare some different brands of the same color and see how they match up with each other.
So the plan today is to compare all these fluorescent pinks here. We have some that are really cheap, and we have some that are a little bit more expensive. Out on the left, we have the
Deco Art, which is from the dollar store for $1. And then we have the Artist Loft, which is $2.
Then we have the Liquitex Basic, which is around $7.
And then we have the Liquitex Acrylic Gouache, which is about $20.
And then we have the Stewart Semples Pinkest Pink, which comes in at $26. Now these are all Canadian dollars because we are from Canada. So that's what we paid for these. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to see if we can see if the Pinkest Pink really is the Pinkest Pink, or if there is another pink that is pinker. All right, let's get going. We're going to get our paints out and we'll be back. There's a shot of all of our paints on our palette from left to right. We got the Deco Art, the Artist Loft, Liquitex Basic,
the Acrylic Gouache Liquitex, and then we have the Pinkest Pink. So we're going to start off on our canvas with the Deco Art. And then,
okay,
like so.
So what we'll do, we'll just kind of put the canvas
like there.
just on top. Yeah, good.
And then we'll each take a.
Well, yeah, you'll swatch first.
Yeah, and then you can do the second. We'll just kind of.
Yeah, we'll swatch, and then we'll swatch with like a little bit of water mixed in with them too, just like a little.
Like that.
Yeah, that's good.
And then just do a line.
Here, actually, I'll video while you're swatching. That'll be nice. Okay, so dip into the paint.
Alright, so this one is the Deco Art. Just going to do a nice line like that. It's not very thick at all.
No.
Alright, so next we have the Artist Loft, which is this one here. This seems to be maybe a little bit thicker. No, it's
pretty thin.
And still pretty comparable as well.
Yeah, not too much difference.
No.
Maybe a little bit, but not too much.
Not too much at all.
This is fun.
Alright, so our third one, Liquitex Basic. So
I've used this one many times. This one should be a little bit thicker.
Yeah, so let's see what we have here.
That's a little bit thicker.
A little bit thicker.
Still pretty light.
Still pretty comparable.
I guess it is a pink. A pink is going to be pretty transparent.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see what happens if we add a little bit white to them after. You ready?
Yep. Alright, so the fourth one we are going to do is the Liquitex Acrylic Gouache. So
this should be a thinner paint though too. Ooh, that's a nice one.
That's very nice, very pink.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the difference. The next one is the one I am most excited for.
Alright, and the one we've been waiting for is the the Pinkest Pink.
The Pinkest Pink. Stewart
Alright,
Semples.
let's see.
This we've been waiting for a while.
Ready? And here we go.
Huh.
I'm not,
I don't know. It's,
I'm thinking this one here.
I think the Liquitex.
Yeah.
You know, all the hype on this one here, I've been so looking forward to using this one.
So this one here is this one, which is the Liquitex.
Wow.
Which seems to be nicer than the Pinkest Pink.
Let's take a little, do a little test here. Let's try a different brush. That is not what I expected.
No, not at all.
Interesting. Let's give it a go with a little bit of white, or maybe even on a black. What if we tried it on black? Let's try them on black.
A black canvas?
Yeah, let's try it on black. I got black. Let's do that. I think maybe that'll make a difference. All right, something I have been very excited to use for quite a while, the Stonehenge watercolor sheets. I've heard good reviews on this, so we are going to try it with pink. See if that makes a difference.
All right.
Let's start. Do you want to do it this time? Let's start with the cheap. Okay, so we are going with the Deco Art. Eee.
Ooh.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to try them with a little bit of white too. So maybe we'll do that while we have the color still on the paintbrush. Okay, so we will take a little bit of white and we'll just kind of take a little bit of our, I guess a lot of bit of our deco. A lot more. Really lightens it up. Let's see what that does. Not very fluorescent-y anymore.
No, it's not.
Very
It's
baby
like a
pinky.
Yeah, baby pink.
Yeah. Not impressed with that one, but that, I guess that was a dollar store one, so. Alright. Next on the docket. Artist Loft. This one wasn't too bad. Or no, this one was almost identical to the deco, but looks a lot better on the black. Let's try it with just a tad of white. A lot of pink. It is going to be very pink, peachy, pinky, lighter pink, but yeah. No.
Almost looks like a baby pink again.
Yeah. I say I'm not putting the consistent amount of white in them either, so I'm sure that's not helping. All right, next is our Liquitex Basics. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, that's very
Still very,
but very pink.
very, yeah. All right,
Very pink.
do it with a little bit of white again. Just to see, less baby pink, but still baby pinkish, but
Yeah.
less baby pinkish. Very pretty. All right, next on to our Liquitex Acrylic Gouache. I have high expectations for you. Yeah, look at you. Look at you.
Oh, very pink.
Do our little bit of white test.
It's just a thicker baby pink,
Maybe if I had more.
but a little bit darker.
That's nice.
That is nice.
It's really nice. All
Yeah,
right.
that's very nice.
Okay, now our Stewart Semples Pinkest Pink. Don't let us down on black, please. Yeah. Really like this paper, though. I know this isn't about the paper, but I like the paper. Okay, add our little bit of white to it.
It has a nice smell.
It does. Like, what is that smell?
I don't know. It's almost like a berry smell.
It's very nice. Yeah, no. I'm saying the Liquitex Basic is the acrylic gouache is very, 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 very comparable.
Yep.
Like, even, like, look at the difference here. I know once it dries, it might be different, but, like, it in it.
Yep.
Wow. Well, we'll see how they look when they're dry. We'll come back when they're dry. So we'll give it about half an hour or so, and we'll be back in about half an hour, and we'll take a look and see what we think. All right, we'll be back. So just while we're waiting for these to dry, we did a paper swatch just on a piece of regular old printer paper. And wow, like
this is the gouache.
Acrylic gouache is just...
It's beautiful.
It's like, yeah, it's... I find that these two have a very blue tone to them. But there's just something. That acrylic gouache is just... Look at it. It's just...
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Even the Liquitex, on the white piece of paper, even the Liquitex, the Basics, is just, to me, it's more fluorescent-y than the Pinkest Pink. I had such high hopes for you, Pinkest Pink. You have let me down. You look really nice there. But it's just, yeah, I am just blown away by that acrylic gouache. I'm loving that one. Yeah, and there's our dollar store and the cheaper ones, and you can just tell, like, as you get, obviously, like, so this just goes to prove, like, you don't have to buy the most expensive paint. Yeah, the acrylic gouache is expensive, but you don't have to buy the most expensive paint to have the best paint. And in our opinion, it's our opinion. It's not...
Because even the Liquitex Basics acrylic
on the piece of paper.
Yep, that one's very nice. And this is one that we've painted with often as well.
Yeah. Another quick test we decided to do. We're kind of doing a thickness test. We just kind of put a blob on there and dab the paintbrush through it just to see, you know, how thick these paints are. So just as like right after we've done it, it's still not dry or anything yet. We've let them dry and really, yeah. The Basics is pretty much the only one. That one's held its shape, and the Artist Loft's pretty much held its shape. The other ones have just kind of flattened out, but that's not what our test was. So what we're going to kind of just give it a little rating thing. We're going to go opacity, brightness, price, Crystal's picks, and Cindy's picks on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. So we got the Deco Art, the Artist Loft, the Liquitex Basics, the Liquitex Acrylic Gouache, and the Pinkest Pink. So for opacity, I feel that the acrylic gouache, so I think that would get the 5 on that, right?
I agree. So that's for 5.
And then I'm leaning towards the Basics.
Yeah, the Liquitex Basics acrylic would be the 4.
Yeah. And then the Pinkest Pink, I feel.
Yeah.
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 And then the Artist Loft.
And then
the Deco Art. All right, and brightness. I'm thinking
it's a toss-up between the Liquid Basics
and the gouache.
And the gouache. It's a toss-up between
pretty
those
close.
two.
Maybe give them each 4.5.
Yeah. We'll go 4.5 and 4.5.
And then the next would be 3 would go to the Pinkest Pink.
Yeah.
And 2.
I don't know. Like these two are kind of.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I'm thinking this
the
one.
The Deco Art, is a little bit brighter than the Artist Loft. Okay, and then the price. So the the cheapest, I guess, would be the Deco Art. So that's going to get a 5 on that. Artist Loft being the second cheapest. Liquitex Basics. Acrylic Gouache. And then the Pinkest Pink. Now, Crystal, your choice.
So my
5 being your favorite.
So 5 being my favorite, I'm going to go with the Liquitex Acrylic Gouache for my favorite. And then the Liquitex Basic. The Pinkest Pink. And then it's kind of a toss-up between these two because they're pretty similar. Let's go with the Artist Loft and then with the Deco Art.
And my picks are exactly the same as yours, so just repeat what you just did there. All right, we will total them up and we'll be right back.
Sorry, acrylic gouache coming in at $21 6.5. Then we have the Liquitex Basic coming in at 19.5. Then we have the Pinkest Pink, which we're pretty upset about, coming in at 13. We have the Artist Loft at 11 and the Deco Art at 10. So obviously you can see that the higher price doesn't always matter.
And again, it's just personal opinion. So what we might like and what we might think is better is possibly not what you're going to like and what you're going to think is better. Again, personal choice.
Yep. These are just our ratings.
These are our ratings. They don't mean anything. They just are how we feel about them. So, like we said, you might like the Pinkest Pink better than we like the Pinkest Pink, and you might like the deco art better than we like the deco art. So, all personal choice. Thanks for watching.
Happy painting.
Happy painting.